Hello there everyone, I'm Seb and welcome back to Kain's Legacy Blood Omen. Or something like that. We are at Nupraptor's retreat and let's enter and see what he has for us. I know what we have for him. A sword to the throat. Because Kain won't have any of it. Anyway, let's hit the switch. And as brown and putrid as this might seem, this is actually water, and water hurts Kain.
The mentalist Nupraptor was renowned through Nosgoth for his tricks of the mind, telepathy and telekinesis. Pilgrims traveled from all across the land seeking the comfort of his lies. I sought not his wisdom, but his life.
And that we will get, Mr. Kain. But yeah, you want to be careful with these puddles of nasty stuff. I suppose we're in the sewers of the retreat. Working our way up, just like any janitor. But yeah, so do be careful with that. Stepping in that will hurt Kain, and stepping in front of a mace will hurt him too. So be careful with that. And now we've got slimes. But luckily there's enough victims here to quenched our first. Anyway, we really need to walk through there. You can make it a bit faster by turning into the wolf, but I don't have the patience to go through the menu and stuff. And there's enough blood here to really get you through it. However, again, if you are afraid of missing something, like a secret, then you might want to spare some of these guys to leave you some blood for a second visit. Otherwise you will have no blood left when you come here again, because all the victims, they will be back, but they will have blue blood, and that's no good for your life. Anyway, need to get through this lair of the mentalist Nupraptor, who, as you remember, went mad by seeing his lover Ariel, who for some reason has some lyrics during this song, get killed. Or not get killed, he found a body, and that sent him into a vengeful rage, which I can kinda understand. And suspecting that I would be a traitor in... You know, let's actually put the lights on, why don't we? Make things a bit easier to see here. But yeah, suspecting a traitor within the circle, he actually turned his powers of the mind against all of the circle, sending every one of them into madness, corrupting the pillars in turn. Which puts the world at risk and putting it in disbalance. I thought I was a victim there. Oh well. Shows what I know. And there's some nice magic fills as well. So you know, this dungeon isn't all too bad. Oh crap, that's the light spell. We want the magical arrow. Or magic bolt, I think it's called here. Only one video ago, or no, two. Let's not lie. But yeah, this dungeon is fairly easy, and you know, it's a nice introduction to the actual dungeons to come, because they will get harder, believe me, and we'll get more traps as well, but nothing too serious yet. Which is good, you know, it is the first proper dungeon of the game, so you don't want to make it too hard right away. Ouch. Kamikaze slimes, okay. Okay. And there's actually some other life ups here. Those don't respawn either, so you know, if you want to turn back at some point into a dungeon, save some blood here, or you will need to use some Hearts of Darkness. Ouch. That was stupid.
You dare intrude upon my sanctuary? Can I not mourn in peace? Leave and let my solitude be complete.
No such thing. Let's actually light up the room, and that was the first of Nupraptor himself. Really kind of reminds me of Zelda's Adventure, where they also had villains talk in their dungeon. Actually, let's use some flays. We've got 46 of them, and these guys, they can take a couple of hits, so you know. Wow. Splatter them all over the place. Well, sucks to be you, buddy. And these guys are kind of like mages. Yeah, and they have some fire incantation. You can also kill them easily. But they do take some hits. You know, we've got items, so might as well use them. Right? And later enemies will be pretty resilient to these things, so might as well use them now, you know. Anyway, another puzzle, because there's a locked door up ahead. I think it's the middle one you want to leave. Yeah, that sound, that means you did good. Anyway, let's light up the room again. Kinda annoying that you need to recast this every time. But oh well, it's a bit of a dark room, so it's worth it, I think. Still...
You are lost beyond all hope. You cannot see the spirit you have so shut your eyes. What will become I see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can really hear that, but yeah, that's Ariel having some speech in this song. It's kind of weird that it's there. Doesn't really add or something, and it's very hard to understand anything, but it kind of makes for a bit more atmosphere, I do think. Oh well, let's head into here. Yeah, it's not that dark over here. I've been a kind sir indeed. Something to keep in mind is that Flays cannot pull switches. As you can see, it goes right through it, so you do want to go back to your magic missile thingy. Let's go in here.
I came upon one of Nupraptor's serving girls, catatonic with fear, choking out half words through bloodied, broken teeth. Although tempted by hunger, I stayed my hand, allowing her to tell her story. She spoke of her lord Nupraptor, driven to insanity by the brutal slaying of his beloved Ariel. She spoke of his self-mutilation, sewing his eyes and lips shut to deny the outside world. Fueled by despair and hopelessness, he turned his magic on the circle, infecting their minds with his madness. Nupraptor cared for nothing now, save his pathetic self-pity. Scars such as hers would never heal. Death would only be a mercy.
Charity time! So yeah, that's Nupraptor's story there again, from Kain's perspective, and added subjectivities. These guys are kind of annoying. They are like necromancers summoning skeleton thingies. As long as you keep them around, they will keep summoning those things, so it can be annoying. Also, the skeletons have black blood, so you want to be careful for that if you can drink blood from them. Black blood hurts Kain, so do not drink the black blood. And that did not hurt me, man. Oh well. Luckily things don't hurt that much yet. So we can take it rather easy so far. Another one of those neat rooms.
The cretin squandered life and left it seeping on the floor. Such waste was a travesty. Perhaps Nupraptor needed to be taught a lesson as to the value of blood.
Oh, we will give him a lesson, that's for sure. A lesson he will soon forget, because, you know, he won't have much of a life left to learn in. But yeah, that's I suppose those are all the pilgrims that came to visit him, but they got murderized. Because Nupraptor doesn't care anymore. He's lost in self-pity. Okay, you may come out and play, and I'll kill you again gladly. No problem at all. Okay, so that was easy enough. Oh, more you guys, huh? And one of those necromancer things. I'm not sure if he's actually a necromancer. Oh, two actually. And the zombies or skeleton things actually die in one missile. That's nice. Will you stop standing right on top of me? That's very annoying. There you go. That wasn't so hard, now was it? Alright, and we're here in the main hall of the dungeon, where we will need to complete 4 challenges. But first, magic up. Life up. Awesome. Sweet. Can't have enough life, and especially not enough magic. Anyway, there's 4 challenges. Each corner has one. Let's start with the top right one, which is a very basic one. It just turns out the lights. And it spawns a lot of people. But these are all the zombies, so you know, you can just wheel ahead and problem solved, and go up, and there you go. Challenge completed. That was easy. Yeah, these things aren't very hard. They won't test your mental power much at all, so I'm suspecting Nupraptor has weakened his mind a bit by being mad and such. Because if this is all he can come up with, then he's not that great of a mentalist, I say. Here's one that can trick you a bit. That's why I didn't use the light spell previously. See, there is this light trail, and you need to follow it. If you step off into the blackness, you will be warped back to the beginning. Now, if you use the light spell, where's the next part? There it is. The whole room will light up, and you will not be able to see the trail anymore. So it's really important that you do not use the light spell here, or you will not see it, and you will have a really hard time to navigate this thing. But do it like this, and it's easy enough. Although you do need to search around for the button now and then, like so, to actually continue on the light trail here. It's very simple still. Okay, going down. I thought up, but we're not there yet, I suppose. And you know, you're very likely to first use the light spell in the previous room, though, even though it's not really necessary and there's nothing else in there. Believe me, I've searched. And then you come in here, and you know, first time I didn't have a clue what the hell I was supposed to do, because I kept you know, let's just demonstrate here. Whoops. Like, this is the full path, you know, and the first bit disappears when you first hit the switch. Now, if you use the light spell, can you still see it? And you know, when you first use the light spell in that other room, you will come in here and it'll be like this, and you will have no clue what the heck you're supposed to do. It happened to me, but oh well. Let's go in here. And that's another challenge completed. We're really tearing through these guys. It's really simple, not much to them. But let's see if number 3 is more of a challenge. Oh yeah, this was the one with the spike things. I think there's a switch over here. Yes. And there's one as well. Yeah, I figured as much. We needed a way over there. And now I guess it's wolf time. To jump over there towards the switch. Ouch. Okay, so need to be careful a bit here because ouch. No, screw this. I'll take the hit. There's a life refill here anyway. I don't have the patience to go through that. And that was challenge number 3. Easy as well. Let's go on and use the wolf to make it a bit quicker. And the wolf it can pull switches. Okay. And let's go back into Kain form and see what we can find over here. A time slower and some zombie things. Ouch. Shouldn't be able to hit me because they're slow and they're weak and oh well. And another new item to play around with.
When conjured, the energy bank permits me access to mass amounts of magical energy for a brief period of time. However, when the moment passes, I will be drained of all magic, unable to cast even the simplest of spells.
Yeah, the energy bank can be a handy item indeed. It gives you unlimited magic for a couple of seconds. It's not very long, it's like 10 seconds and then it will wear off. And then you will be left with no mana whatsoever, so that's a bit annoying. But it can be handy, especially with some boss fights where you want to keep constantly pummeling them with the magic bolt. Hello, what are you doing here? No one invited you to this party. So it can be a very handy item indeed. It's kind of rare and yeah, pile up like that in the hallway and you'll be surely deadified again. Anyway, let's move on. And that's the 4 challenges. Sweet. Now to move up towards the actual retreat. Because that was like the entrance hall, I suppose. And now we go in here. Whoa, there's 2 of them. Only saw the one first. Can you be dazed? Thank you. Actually, let's put out the flays again. Because yeah, why not? You know, let's play with the items a bit. Right, guys? I mean, they're there for a reason. Oops, that's a waste. And pull the switch, which actually triggers secret number 11. I think we're on 11, right? I can't hit them like this, really? Okay. Well, there you go. No such luck for you, though. Oh, actually one hit him. Yeah, and we're basically on 31 flays again, so that really didn't pan out nice for us. Not sure what Nupraptor is doing with the girls, but they tend to scream a lot here. And now we're over here in the actual skull from the retreat. And actually the item that was bestowed upon Nupraptor on becoming the guardian, because every guardian has an item tied to them that ties them to the pillar, is an enlarged cranium. So, you know, making him extra full of mental powers, I suppose, like telepathy and such. And there's a nice rune triangle to enhance our magic power. Anyway, let's step on here.
From the depths of the retreat's eye sockets, I viewed Nosgoth in a different fashion. The glass seemed to warp the image and taint the color, as if Nosgoth needed assistance in making its corruption apparent.
Suppose not. But yeah, that looks rather desolate and unfriendly. And on the other side, we've got a blood vial. Cool. And this eye socket actually shows the world as it is, which isn't all too cheery either, but at least it's more green. I wonder where the town actually is. Because from the looks from outside it seemed to look over the town, but no such thing to be seen here. Oh well. Anyway, let's go back up. And up and away we go. Because now this door opened and we get another teleporter. And there's some goodies here in the brain part of the retreat, I suppose. Should be the skull, right? And yeah, this Nupraptor fellow, he was all miserable, and then he actually sew his eyelids and mouth shut. And there's a save point if you need it. Probably a good thing to do it when you first get here, but we're hardcore, we don't need it. But he's still able to talk. I think it's through telepathy, but I'm not sure.
So, Malik, have you come to fail the circle once more? Leave, Paladin. I do not need your protection. Come, Kain. Come, share my pain.
And there we got the first glimpse of Malak. He's still around. He was in the intro movie. Remember that guy running towards where that other vampire was slaughtering all them people? That was Malak, and he came too late. And for that he was punished. He was bound to that suit of armor. Remember that? Well, that's Malak. He's still around. And we'll be seeing a bit more of him later on as well. But Nupraptor, he doesn't want his protection. So, well, that's his fault and rather stupid error on his part. And boy will he ever regret it. Let's go!
So, this was the mentalist Nupraptor, this broken, pathetic little man. Yet crippled as he was, he would not yield without battle. Very well, old fool. If it is death you seek, I will not deny you.
So here's the first boss battle. He will send out these balls and... Can I make that? Yes. And the purple ones will disappear. So and there's spikes on the floor. And as the battle continues, more spikes will turn out. Or turn up. It's not a very hard battle at all. But yeah, Whoa. What happened there? I guess Nupraptor is kind of angry with Malak because Malak is supposed to be the guardian of the Circle of Nine. And I suppose since Ariel got killed, he kinda is angry with Malak as well. Anyway, now he's there and does that, and you can just hit him like so, and it doesn't really matter much. And that's it. A very easy boss battle indeed. And as a prize we get...
Perhaps the head of her beloved will convince Ariel that I have accomplished my task.
Nupraptor's head. Again, as I said before, his gift that tied him to the pillars is his enlarged cranial. So this makes for a rather macabre item. And you can actually look at it and have Kain explain a bit about it, which is
Nupraptor's head.
Rather funny, I find.
Alas, poor Nupraptor, I knew him well. Well, not really.
I just love how he says that.
Nupraptor's head.
Yeah, we can get out of here, please. I just love how Kain says that. Poor Nupraptor, I knew him well. Well, not really. Awesome. Such a cynical anti-hero, this Kain fella. Anyway, now we get our second weapon, finally. And not even from a blacksmith. We get...
The mace is amongst my most useful of weapons, for it merely stuns my victims, allowing me ample time to feed. Spiked mace.
There we go, we've got the spiked mace, which is a very handy weapon indeed, especially if you're low on the health. It does pretty nice damage. It can destroy these blocks, so that will open up some paths we couldn't go through before. And it also opens up these black chests. But yeah, as a combat weapon it will not really kill enemies. So it will only stun them, which gives you enough time to feed on them and not kill them accidentally. Oh yeah, and I forgot, we actually fly back to the Pillars of Nosgoth. So I guess I don't need to show that scene flying to Nupraptor's retreat at the beginning of the video, because I can show it afterwards. Okay, makes sense to me now. Anyway, this is us flying through the air to the Pillars of Nosgoth. And head over to the Pillar of the Mind to give it back its item, Nupraptor's head.
I placed Nupraptor's head before the Pillar of the Mind, and watched on as it dissolved into the stone. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. Nupraptor was but the genesis. Forever tainted by his madness, the circle was beyond redemption. For them, absolution lay only in death. In me, they would find their deliverance. But first I had to defeat their shepherd. Malek, defender of the Nine, lay in a keep to the far north, past Vassabunt. It was time for me to test the wrath of the Pillar of Conflict.
Whoops.
Death in the circle breathes life to the pillars. For every pillar there is a token. Only with these shall they be restored. But to reach a warrior, you must first breach his ward. Find Malek and destroy him. Only then will the circle fall.
Alright, so now we need to go and kill Malek, who is also happens to be the guardian of conflict. But yeah, we need to take care of him, because as you saw with Nupraptor, he'll protect the circle, so going after any of the others will also get him after you. So you know, it makes sense to first go after the guardian that guards all the guardians. Anyway, let's head over back to Nupraptor's retreat, where we can continue on our quest. And where is it? Up. There we go. Yeah, this map is kinda annoying to deal with. But yeah, let's go there. And now we get another scene. I was planning to put this in the beginning of the video, but it seems rather useless now, seeing as we can use it now anyway. There's some secrets we can get now from back then, but I still want to wait on some of those. There is one I will put in this video though, and the others we will get another time. Oh, this actually brings us here. Okay, I thought it was I thought it brought us a bit back, a screen back. Anyway, with the mace in hand we can go through here now, but before we do that, we will do that next time. We'll actually go through here, and look how easy these guys get now. Well, sometimes it works. Most of the time they only take one hit or something to be dazed, but this guy was rather resilient. Yeah, see, like that. That's what usually happens. Anyway, we can get in here now and raid this place. Yeah, way to go, Kain. You've beaten a barrel. Very awesome. And yeah, nothing too special here. And yeah, you can kill civilians with the mace. Guards, not so much. They will just stay dazed, and well, they might even, if they're not hurt enough, they will actually get out of the daze and start attacking you again. Anyway, get into the corner here, and you hear that clicking sound? Yip yip, secret number 12. Cool. And that brings us over here to another war point, which is the back entrance to the to this spirit forge. And yeah, that is secret number 12. No, 13. But yeah, the wormy things, which I'm also not gonna use. So screw that, and we're going out. And this brings us out here. Now where is this? Well, you will have to find out next time, because it's on the way to our next town. I will meet you back in the good town where we were before. What was the name? I forgot. Wasserbunde? I forgot. But yeah, I'll meet you at those pillars we just destroyed, and we go from there. So until then, guys, take care, and bye bye for now.